Welcome to Wayne County Basketball here on Big Odie's Radio. I'm David Hastings, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action tonight. And joining me at the other headset sitting to my left is Sawyer Turnbow. And the East Hickman Eagles and Lady Eagles have made the journey to Waynesboro tonight to face the Wayne County Wildcats and Lady Cats. And our first game of the night will feature the Lady Cats against the Lady Eagles. And East Hickman brings a record of 7-1 into this contest against the 5-0 mark of Wayne County. East Hickman's one loss on the season, a 41-34 setback against Summertown, which Wayne County defeated a week ago. We'll be back with more after this break. You're listening to Wayne County Basketball on Big Odie's Radio. Welcome back to Wayne County Basketball here on Big Odie's Radio. We're at Wayne County High School. East Hickman Lady Eagles and the Wayne County Lady Cats getting ready to square off here. A new matchup, Sawyer. We hadn't seen this squad, at least that I recall, newer school in certain terms. If you go way back, you'll just remember the one Hickman County High School being there in Centerville, but this one in Lyles, Tennessee, a little bit closer to Dixon County. And these Lady Eagles, Sawyer, come in at 7-1, like I mentioned in the open, the only loss to Summertown. So I figure the Lady Cats going to have a big battle tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, just watching East Hickman down there on the other end warming up, looks like they've got a good blend of size, some athleticism. Got some players who look like they can play a little bit. So I think this is going to be an intriguing matchup, probably a good test for the Lady Cats because – you know, the Lady Cats present their own problems with their length and athleticism. I think it's a team that can somewhat mirror what the Lady Cats do. You know, just looking at the eyeball test anyway. I don't know how they play or anything like that. But, again, I certainly think it could be an intriguing and really fun and interesting matchup tonight.
And, of course, you know, the Lady Cats 5-0, but getting it done with defense, Sawyer, primarily. We'll see if they can have that same kind of success here against a team the caliber of East Hickman tonight. But if it hadn't been the pressure, it's just been the length out of the half-court zone, forcing a lot of misses from the other team. And Wayne County's ran that defense throughout. You'll see them mix it up, Sawyer. They'll play the 1-2-2. They'll go three-quarter. They'll go half-court. They'll fall back into a 2-3, sometimes a 1-3-1, and, of course, even a half-court man. But all defenses thus far seemingly been pretty successful for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, and I think it all starts, like when you're talking about them going either full court, three-quarter court, half-court, it all starts with that player up top, and most of the time that's Jack Keaton. Jack with the active hands, the length that can bother. She's quick enough that she can stay on a guard, but she's also big enough that she can match up with a big that they might throw in the middle, try to get the ball there. And she's just such a twitchy player, too, and it's really been something to watch over the last, really ever since she got into high school, just her growth and development. And she's kind of the motor. She's what gets it all going to me because it seems like always, you know, the other team might be making a run or, you know, maybe we're not having the success we feel like we should be having. Then here comes Jack with a steal and a open layup in transition. So I definitely think, it all starts with their defense. You know, the old saying goes, sometimes your best offense is your defense. And I think for the Lady Cats, that's most definitely true. I wish we had a had kept up with it, over the last 2-3 years, however long it's been, of how many just wide open layups they've got out of transition from their pressure. So it's definitely something that I think is going to be a big key again tonight, and really every night that they step on the court.
And Wayne County's depth still taking a little bit of a hit. Sawyer, Lou Prater, the freshman guard, still out with the ankle. So, that leaves the lone freshman to come in off the bench there, primarily Ava Ashley. And, of course, she brings it from the perimeter primarily. Despite being over 6 foot, Sawyer Ava brings the shots. Of course, Blair Balgus, 6 foot herself. She'll go inside. She'll go out. You got Isabel Ludicky with some good size as well, Sawyer, and she can knock it in from the three-point arc or even the 15-foot mark, and she can score with her back to the basket as well. So Wayne County can do it from the inside, and we've seen a lot of points in the paint thus far from the Cats.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And when you talk about, going inside, it all starts with Blair, obviously. She can score with her back to the basket, got an raven of moves that she can go to, but she can also face up and beat you off the dribble. And it's kind of interesting, just if you just looked at Ava, you would think, okay, she's playing on the block, nowhere else. She's been shooting the lights out of it when I've been watching her. And
she's a really good shooter.
Yeah, she is. Like you said, too, Isabel, she can score. She can put the ball on the deck a little bit, get to the basket, also splashing in. It's just the versatility they have that can really present a lot of problems for a lot of people, because if you just look at them, you might think, okay, they're just one-dimensional, but they're so flexible and very variable in so many different aspects. That's what makes them such a tough guard.
And then, of course, the other two guards, Kinsey Griggs, Emma Bryant. Emma stepping into her sister's shoes at point guard and also into that shooter's role. Kinsey, she brings energy defensively with those quick hands, and then she's capable of scoring on different levels on offense as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Kinsey Griggs has been a vital part to what this Lady Cat program has built over the last 2 years. Really, when you talk about their last two, especially the first trip to the state tournament, Kinsey Griggs lit it up in Murfreesboro. Shot the lights out of it, also played. She's kind of that 3-and-D player, like you see a lot of the times at the collegiate and NBA levels, whatever you want to call it. And Emma has done, I think, a really good job of taking over for Lauren. Is she quite the player that Lauren was right now? No, probably not. But you got to think, and this is her first year of really getting some true minutes, getting some real in-game minutes besides just playing late in the blowout. So I think she's done a good job of transitioning into more of a leadership role.
Well, we're going to take our final break here, Sawyer. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip as well as the starting lineups of tonight's game. You're listening to Wayne County Basketball on Big Oldies Radio.
Thank you for allowing us to come here and play this amazing sport of basketball. I pray that you protect each and every one of these athletes, your God. Watch over all of us as we travel home. But most importantly, your God, I thank you for sending your son to die on that cross for our sins. In your name I pray.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Here on Big Oldies Radio, just concluded the national anthem, performed very, very well by senior cheerleader Audrey Frank. So getting ready for the starting lineups tonight. East Hickman dressed in the road black with the blue trim. And they'll line up just like this. Number 2, Aubrey Morrell. Number 10, Hillary Harris. Number 15, Taylor Holt. Number 23, Ruby Cox. and number 32, Kyleta Sowell. For Wayne County to be number 3, Jack Keaton. Number 4, Kinsey Griggs. Number 12, Blair Bogus. Number 21, Emma Bryant. Number 44, Isabel Ludicky. Sawyer, a Tuesday night, the last home game for the Lady Cats here before the new year hits. So if the Wayne County people wanted to see the Lady Cats, this is the last chance here for a home game. It looks like we got a few settled in, a late arriving crowd, but still some coming in down the way, including your brother, Spencer Turnbow. I see him walking in.
Oh, gosh.
People get to their feet here, Sawyer, is the student section here down to our right. We got the guys' game coming up next. Justice Bell, Sawyer, was named the BCAT District 11 Player of the Week, and for the girls, Blair Bogus, the District 11 Player of the Week.
Yeah, some pretty good picks there. I mean, Justice lit it up last week. I mean, the game I saw, what was the last game we did? Who did they?
You saw Decatur County.
Decatur County, yeah. I mean, we saw Justice get off to the slow start, and then if my memory serves me right, he erupted for like 16, 18 points in the third quarter of that game, and just
wound up with 20 total,
yeah. Yeah, he totaled like 20, 23, something like that. So, and you talked about the game before. He had like 28, 2 games.
He
in a
had
row.
28, 20. I think Blair had 16 and 26. And that was good enough, for the week for those teams, for those players to garner those honors. So the Lady Cats in the huddle there with Coach Molly. And East Hickman already, Coach Aaron Taylor of East Hickman. And jumping center for the Lady Eagles, number 15, Taylor Holt, a senior, matched up against junior Blair Bogus. Wayne County be coming our way as we're perched here atop the Wayne County boys dressing room. And East Hickman be going the other way. We're ready to go here, Sawyer. And Keaton able to screech in and grab it as both players kind of crammed it against each other. And so Wayne County going offense first. Keaton has set it up against the man-to-man here from East Hickman. Bogus up front to Bryant. Emma looks to drive. Handoff Griggs. Griggs looking inside, feeds it into Blair. Blair leaves it short off the glass, and the rebound to Sowell for East Hickman. And going back the other way, number 10, Hillary Harris up top, matched up there with Griggs. Wayne County in the man-to-man, Sawyer. They rarely start in the man, but did this time. Post inside, working against Ludicky. Shot off the rim, and the rebound tapped and goes to Bryant. That shot was up there by Cox. Bryant will work it across midcourt as we tick down to 7:10 to play here in the third. Bryant a handoff to Bogus. Bogus on the left wing looks to drive, instead gives way to Keaton up top. Keaton into the corner here in front of us, hands off to Ludicky. Feed inside, tip, Bogus catches.
Good
tries to find a cutting Bryant. Bryant lays it up too strong, and the rebound to Cox for Hickman County. Outlet ahead to Holt. Holt's pass to the middle of the paint, and that shot short. Holt rebound, put back no good. A block from behind there by Bogus, and it's tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with East Hickman. So East Hickman getting many shot attempts down there, and Wayne County can't clear the rebounds. And I think that's one area improvement Coach Molly would like to see a little bit better on the defensive glass.
For sure.
Harris to inbound, tries to find Holt. Deflected out of bounds. Now Holt's a tall one, but likes to play on the perimeter, Sawyer.
Yeah, watching her in warm-ups, too. She's got a good shooting stroke and can really light it up, so I think they're going to have to play her close.
Cox with it there just off the lane line, works it into the paint, kicks it up top to Morrell. Morrell matched up there with Bryant. Gives to Harris. Harris space dribbles out near midcourt, looks to drive on Griggs, lays it up short, and the rebound to Griggs. Good help defense there by Bryant. 0-0 score, 6:25 to play. Bryant up top. Keaton off the right wing. Keaton working against Holt, now to Ludicky, now to the corner to Bryant. Bryant up top, Bogus. Bogus spins, throws up the runner, shot's too strong, and the rebound to Harris. And Harris a clear and bring it out here for East Hickman. Slow start here offensively. Bogus comes around for a steal, works it up 1-on-2, going to take it all the way with the right hand and lay it up for two. Just speed that time got around Harris, and Bogus got the deuce, 2-0, 5:48 to play here in the first. Into the corner, there to Morrell, feed inside to Sowell. Sowell spins baseline, gets around Ludicky and picks up the foul on Isabel. And that'll put Sowell at the line. 5:41 to play in the first, 2-0. East Hickman looks to have a pretty good defensive squad, Sawyer. Sowell's first free throw touches nothing but net, and it's 2-1. 7-1 the record of the Lady Eagles against 5-0 for Wayne County as Sowell eyes another one. That one's a front rim, and the rebound tapped and controlled by Ludicky.
A good box out and board by Isabel.
Outlet to Bryant. Bryant trying to set something up. Wayne County going to go from a box set. Ludicky looks like they're trying to run some Kansas action here, but they've got just too many packed in the paint there for that to work. Keaton fakes the three, looks to drive. Cut off, spin, steps through, flips it up off the glass, no good, but they're going to say she drugged that foot for an extra step. And that'll turn it over to East Hickman.
I think if she would have went after the initial head fake, she was fine, but like you said, just got a slight bump enough to drag that foot.
It must have drugged because, you don't see that called every time. Pitch up top there to Cox. Cox with a feed there into the high post. Sowell with a jumper off the glass and a lead for East Hickman, 3-2 here at 5-minute mark. Quarter number one. Keaton off the right side. Lob inside to Bogus. Bogus spins back, shoots the fadeaway, and knocks it in. 4-3. Wayne County, 4:50 to go. Good feed inside there by Keaton. Harris into a double team as Wayne County's gone to the trap. Shot over there on the left side. A high arcer off the hands of Holtz, no good, but tracked down by Sowell in the corner. Morrell feed up top to Harris, and Harris met by the double team of Keaton and Griggs. Right wing Morrell, fake the three in the corner, inside Cox. Cox, short corner Taylor, and she cans it. Nice ball movement there from the Lady Eagles, and it's 5-4 with 4:20 to play in the first. Wayne County just chasing the whole time that time, Sawyer. Right wing Griggs. Fade to Bogus. Bogus, kick corner Bryant. Bryant launches the three, front rim. Keaton there for the rebound for the Lady Cats. Jack surveys the scene, can't find anything. Now goes left wing to Bryant. Up top to Ludicky, to Keaton. Keaton trying to feed it inside, fakes the shot, now dribbles up top. And left wing Bryant, 3:48 to play in the first, 5-4 East Hickman. Wayne County tries to reset. Bryant, right wing to Keaton. Keaton looking to drive, turns, spins, flips up the lefty runner, no good. Lizabelle coming in for the rebound, couldn't control it, and Cox comes out of there with it. Over to Harris. 3:25 to play in the first, 5-4 East Hickman. Harris looks to work up top. Wayne County back to the man-to-man. Harris works her way in against Bryant all the way to the rim and lays it up for two. Just probed and probed and probed and found a lane and scored it in a 7-4 East Hickman lead. 3:10 to play here in the first. Bryant to Griggs. Griggs off the left wing. Cross-court pass there to Bryant. Bryant looks for a ball screen left and then loses the handle and turns it over to Harris. 3-on-2 here for East Hickman. Harris with a little in-out dribble, but going to be guilty of a carry, and that gets Ashley into the contest. Ava enters for Ludicky with 2:54 to play in the first. See if Ava can get loose and stretch this defense out with some threes. Bryant looks to drive. Hand off Keaton. Keaton looks for an Ashley screen going right. Spins her way in, pull up at the elbow. Kicks out to Griggs. Griggs looking to drive. Tries to get Bogus on the back door, and it gets tapped away and stolen. Then Bogus steals it back. In the corner to Bryant, three-point shot up, rattles out. Bogus battles for the rebound and gets fouled from the backside by Sowell.
Yeah, great effort there by Blair to, one, poke that ball loose and get it. Good find in the corner, and on the missed shot, just the hustle, drawing the foul on Sowell.
They're going to run a little inbounds play, find Bogus on the cut, and she lays it up short off the glass, but picks up a foul on Sowell, and that's two. As Blair just didn't get it high enough off the glass to cash it in.
So we're going to see East Hickman go to their bench early, and they don't have just a ton of players, kind of like the Lady Cats.
But they're bringing in some size, though. Caps looks like she's got some good height. Bogus first free throw up and good. That makes it 7-5 with 2:21 to play. A little bit shorter than Ava, but that means you got pretty good size if you're just a little bit shorter than Ava.
That is true.
Second free throw also good by Bogus. That makes it 7-6, 2:21 to play in the first, and Harris walks it up. Is Wayne County just going to play the half-court man?
Kind of surprised they haven't went to the pressure.
Taylor looking inside on against Cox. Cox working off Ashley, and the ball kicked by Keaton out of bounds. Baseline will stay with the Lady Eagles. Inbound to Cox in the corner to Morrell. Morrell trying to find Harris in the corner and able to do so. Harris looking to drive, backing her way in against Griggs. Kick back Morrell, fakes the three and shuffle defeat. 7-6 East Hickman, 1:59 to play here in the first. Wayne County going to go with her horn set here. Looks like they're going to try some anchor screens here, trying to free Bryant up. Bryant looking to drive with the left hand, flips up the runner, no good. August there for the rebound, the putback, no good. Gets her own rebound, the next putback, no good. Taps, finally controls another one, and this time fouled as number 23 Cox kind of got up underneath her. And that'll put August at the line for 2 free throws, and that's the third. Is that the third foul, Sawyer, on East Hickman?
Yes, that is.
August free throw up and good. That ties things up 7-7 with 1:41 to play.
You think they go pressure on a make?
Maybe. Second one, also good. Nope.
Wow.
Just going to elect to play things out here this first quarter and see what you can jump into later maybe.
I'd bet they blitz. I'm coming out.
Harris across midcourt. They'll set the anchor screens going right. Handoff Morrell. Up top Taylor. Ashley gets a hand on it. And the rebound to Griggs. Nice awareness there by Kinsey and a good block by Ashley. In the corner to Ava. Whoa. And a little bit aggressive there, trying to go for the steal was Holt. Crashes into Ashley, and Ashley goes to the deck, but pops up nicely. 1:22 to play here in the first. Foul on Taylor, and that's the fourth on East Hickman. Just a win at 22, Sawyer, to go in the first. But Wayne County's going to be in the 2-shot bonus at least the rest of this quarter. And has East Hickman called a timeout?
They did.
Well, good deal. Well, it's 8-7. We expected a bit of a better battle with the 7-1 Lady Eagles coming to town.
Yeah, for sure. It's been not the prettiest of starts, but I think kind of like what we alluded to in the pregame, these teams really are similar in a lot of ways, and I think that's showing up. I think both teams are kind of struggling to I'd say that both teams don't see a lot of other teams that can match their size and physicality and speed. And these two are kind of mirroring each other right now in the way that they kind of want to play. And I would almost have they been switching screens? Have you been paying?
Not too much, at least along the baseline. They had the perimeter. I don't know that we've set a lot of perimeter screens, so they might be trying to not swap.
I would try
small.
to get hold on somebody and go at her.
Bryant trying to inbounds it deep out top of the key to Griggs. Griggs going to try and set things up. Looks like East Hickman's in a 2-3 here, Sawyer. Left wing Bryant. Bryant feed inside to Bogus. Bogus tries to split a double team and then turns it over as she tried to go to Ashley, but had to think would have gone with a kick out there maybe. Cox off the right wing, up top to Morrell. Morrell left wing to Harris. Harris working around Griggs. 50 seconds to play in the first. Now picks up a ball screen going left. Hand off Taylor. Taylor looks to drive. Hand off to Morrell. Morrell trying to get it inside. Instead stays on the perimeter with Harris. And Harris looking to go with the ball screen left. Feed inside Cox. Turn in the corner. Shot's good. No, excuse me. That's Kathy, or Caps rather. And the shot's good and a foul. And to give East Hickman a 9-8 lead with 33.2. They stayed patient that time, Sawyer. And that's the first foul there on Bryant. So Caps to increase the lead here. And she does. 10-8. East Hickman in front. Inbound to Bryant. And Bryant will walk it up. 2-3 zone here, Sawyer. It did the trick last time. Bryant to Keaton there off the left side. Bryant in the corner. Looks inside, not there. Up top Griggs, 16 seconds. Bogus with a dump down to Ashley. Ashley with a catch, shot no good. Rebound fought for. Cox comes out there with it, then loses, and we got a tie up here with 7 seconds.
Boy, it sure
it's
looked like
gonna be-
Ava got a lot of contact on that.
And that'll go over to East
when
Hickman.
she went up there.
I've noticed that, Sawyer. They're not protecting the shooters quite as much this year. I noticed it at Summertown and some other games. Inbound to Harris. Harris looking to drive on Griggs. Goes behind the back, 3 seconds. Still looking to drive. Bogus with a block and a rebound to Griggs, and that takes us to the end of one. Our score after one, East Hickman 10, Wayne County 8. We'll be back with second quarter after this break. You're listening to Wayne County Basketball on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Wayne County Basketball here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the second quarter. A 10-8 East Hickman lead on the floor for the Lady Cats. Jack Keaton, Kinsey Griggs, Isabel Ludicky, Ava Ashley, and Blair Bogus. Emma Bryant getting a rest here. This is the big lineup for the Lady Cats. And that'll get Ashley behind the arc. And we'll see if Wayne County can capitalize on some threes against this zone. It's Caps, Morrell, Harris, Holt, and Cox on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Griggs back and forth with Keaton as Wayne County's got the ball to start things. Keaton loses the handle. Bogus able to save it before it goes out of bounds here along the Wayne County side, or along the sidelines in front of the Wayne County faithful. Bounce feed to Ashley. Ashley steps through, kicks it back up top to Griggs. Left wing, or into the corner here to Bogus. Bogus back up top to Griggs. 7:28 to play in the second. Wayne County can't get much going here against this zone, Sawyer. Not many good looks. Ashley in the corner. Up top Griggs. Left wing Bogus. Back up top to Kinsey, and left wing to Ludicky. Wayne County trying to move it, trying to make the zone move. It's sticking just a tad maybe. Left wing Ashley thought about the three, instead going to drive, pull up jumper, and she gets hit on the wrist.
Is that on Holt?
And that is a foul on Holt. Is that 2 on Holt?
That will be 2 on Holt.
As Ashley got aggressive there, found a driving lane. That is 2 on Holt. And so Ashley, first free throw, up and good.
Looks like they're going to leave Holt out there.
Second free throw too strong. Holt claims the rebound. A 10-9 East Hickman lead. Griggs working it against Harris. Left wing Cox.
Wayne County going to a 2-3 of their own.
6:48 to play. This may really slow down here when you're in the zone, because East Hickman's already been awfully deliberate, and they stay that way. Cox just playing back and forth here with Harris. Now they'll do some replacement. Keaton tried to jump the pass up top. Holt in the corner for a three and knocks it in. They got it to the wing and had a 2-on-1, and it's a 13-9 East Hickman lead. Keaton back the other way, cut off, kicks it back to Griggs. Left wing Ludicky, corner to Ashley, steps into a three herself. That's that's a block from the corner. Wow. 19-12. That defied logic there.
How do those go in?
That's unreal. We'll take it. 6 minutes to play here in the second, 13-12. The East Hickman lead. Cox, bounce feed to Harris. Harris works it in and picks up a foul on Ludicky, and I believe that's 2 on Isabel.
Yes, it is. They're going to get Bryant back in.
She'll check in here at the 5:54 mark of the second quarter. It's Harris to go the line. That's the first foul on Wayne County this quarter. Harris's high arcing free throw's good, and it's 14-12. And Ludicky will check out. Second one upcoming here for Harris. And it's also good. A 15-12 lead. East Hickman in front by 3 here with 5:50 to play in the second. Bryant across midcourt. Keaton up top to Bryant to Keaton. Keaton looking and get inside to Blair, but the timing of that play was a little bit off as they tried to set the flare and then get the post up off of it. Bryant up top, right wing to Ashley, back to Bryant. To Ashley. There's the three-point shot, and that's good. And we got a whistle. Is this shot going to count as Keaton set the screen? And we're going to have a discussion here. They're going to count the basket, so Ashley's three's good. And we got a foul against East Hickman. It'll be Wayne County ball underneath, and we're tied at 15. Now they got the wrong number. They called on 15, but it is on 4.
Yeah.
So East Hickman able to correct that.
Okay.
Their bench noticed it. I just saw him signal 15. Griggs, they're off the inbound as Wayne County's got a chance to make this a real profitable possession. Bryant in the corner. Ludicky, now to Griggs. Griggs left wing Bryant. Bryant fakes. And now to Keaton up top. Left wing to Griggs. Up top, Bogus. Bogus, Keaton. Keaton fakes the shot, puts it on the deck, dribbles up top. Pass inside to Bogus is too wide and out of bounds, and a turnover to go to East Hickman.
Like the idea, pass just a little bit too wide for Blair. She had a good inside position there.
15-15, 4:54 to play in the second. Cross court there to Cox. Right wing Harris. Wayne County staying in the 2-3. They'll extend on the ball outside. Feed inside to Cox. Cox at the elbow. Right wing now to Harris. And Harris on the spin move takes an extra step, and that'll turn it over to Lady Cats. Bryant will walk it up. 4:35 to play here in the second. Ashley off the left wing. Up top, Bryant. Griggs off the right wing. Playing back and forth a little bit here. Back to Griggs. Steps into a 3. High archer, front rim. Ashley flew in, couldn't come up with a rebound. It goes to East Hickman. And here comes Harris the other way. Harris tried to go with a little in out and now spins along the baseline. They get a hand check on Griggs. And be East Hickman ball along the baseline. 4:11 to play here in the second. And we're tied at 15. Harris to inbound, little action there underneath. They're going to pitch it in up top to Cox. Cox with a shot fake, matched up here by Griggs. Hand off there to Morrell. Right wing Harris. Harris to just slow things down. A real slow pace here offensively, Sawyer. Right wing Taylor. Or excuse me, right wing Holt, rather. Harris, cross court pass to Morrell. Harris fumbles it, but it goes right to Caps. Caps picks up the loose ball, misses the shot, and Keaton slides in for the rebound. Jack on a push the other way. Wayne County got numbers if they'll hurry. Keaton, space dribble back, feeds it inside to Bogus. What a pass, and Bogus goes with a left hand, but can't cash it in, Sawyer. Wayne County needed that one. 3:25 to play in the second as East Hickman goes the other way. Holt off the left wing, up top Harris. Right wing Morrell, corner Cox. Now giving it back to Holt, and she gets hung on the screen, Keaton does, and Holt rattles that three-pointer out, and the rebound to Bogus. Blair with a pitch ahead to Bryant.
Slow it down.
Bryant gets called for a carry. Tried to go with a little hesitation, and that's the danger of those things, Sawyer. Sometimes when you go with a hesitation, you get that hand out of the ball. 3:03 to play in the second. We're tied at 15. Harris across midcourt. Wayne County student section trying to get things going here. Caps to Cox. Cox off the left wing, straightens it up. They're off the right lane line to Harris, and she'll space dribble near midcourt, matched up with Griggs. 2:40 to play here in the second. Right wing Morrell. Hold up top, feed inside, tapped away by Ashley, stolen by Bogus. Bogus with a 2-on-1. They take it on a pull-up, find Bryant somehow. Bryant shot leaves short, and the rebound to Morrell. And then Morrell might have got away with a walk. Instead, Bogus with a steal, lob inside to Bryant, feed to Keaton. Keaton hangs in there and scores it with a left hand. 17-15. Wayne County still hadn't put any backcourt pressure in, Sawyer, and with just a 17-15 lead here, like you say, might see that the second half. Cox looking to drive, turned away. Picks up the dribble, cross the court there to Harris. Harris with a drive, kick back to Cox. Wide open three off the right lane line. That one's going to be too strong. Flying in was Holt, but she'll tap it right to Keaton. Jack with a 1-on-4. I realize she doesn't have numbers and spin out of there. Feed inside Bogus. Bogus kick. Griggs wide open in the corner, and her three's off the mark. Bogus with a rebound. Put back no good, and loses the ball out of bounds. Claire's just in a hurry that time, Sawyer. She had more time to gather herself. 1:39 to play in the second. It's 17-15, the Wayne County lead. Harris will walk it up for East Hickman. Holt off the right wing, up top Morrell, left wing Harris. Lob up inside to Holt, and we've got a block, an illegal screen there on East Hickman as they tried to throw, kind of what in the guys' game would have been an alley-oop, Sawyer, there off the back screen.
That was good play design, too.
Just called for moving on the screen. That's the third team foul on East Hickman.
2 on Caps. So they now have 3 girls with 2 fouls. And Caps, Holt, and Sowell.
And Miles a check in. Left wing Keaton. Keaton steps into a three, not to end. 20-15. 1:11 to play here in the second. Harris working against Griggs. Wayne County's in the 2-3. Cox out near midcourt. Underneath a minute to play here before the half. Holt to come up and catch near midcourt. Left wing Harris.
Got to know where she is. Got to know where Holt is.
Cox faking a pass inside. Just very deliberate here, East Hickman. You want to get a lead on a team like this, wouldn't you say, Sawyer?
Yeah.
Cox working against Griggs. Harris off the left side. Looks to drive. Turned away. Kicks it back Cox. 33 seconds to play here before the half. Harris wide open there off the right wing, and she nets a three. Patience paid off. It's 20-18. Bryant back the other way to Ashley. Ashley up top to Bryant. Keaton looks inside, didn't have anything, kicks it back up to Bryant. 15 seconds to go. Griggs off the left side. Ashley open for three off the right wing. Oh, and it's 23-18. Harris pushing near midcourt, going to launch from half court. It's going to be off left. And our score at the half, Wayne County 23, East Hickman 18. We'll be back with a quick recap of the first half after this break. You're listening to Wayne County Basketball on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now, please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Wayne County basketball here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half. It's Wayne County 23, East Hickman 18. It was East Hickman 10, Wayne County 8 after one, but Wayne County outscoring East Hickman. They're 15-8 in the second quarter. Sawyer, you got some totals for us.
Yeah, starting with East Hickman, we got Kelsey Capps with 3, Hillary Harris with 7, Taylor Holt with 5, and Soul with 3. For Wayne County, Jack Keaton with 5, Blair Bogus with 8, and Ava Ashley with 10, all there in the second quarter.
Yeah, some big threes there by Ashley, including the shot from the corner.
Yeah, that somehow banked in. That's pretty crazy.
And Wayne County will take it. It's a Wayne County lead, 23-18 at the half. We'll be back with second half action after this break. You listen to Wayne County basketball on Big Oldies Radio. back to Wayne County basketball here on Big Oldies Radio. It's Wayne County 23, East Hickman 18. As we get ready to start the second half, East Hickman basketball to start things. Sawyer, good test here for the Lady Cats thus far.
Yeah, for sure. Facing a team that's a lot of similarities to them, and still really surprises me that we didn't see any pressure at all from the Lady Cats, that they were kind of just willing to play that kind of slow, what's another good word for it? Just a slow-paced game there in the first half. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Lady Cats came out right here in some three-quarter court, full court pressure, really try to speed this thing up, because I don't think East Hickman wants to play fast at all. I think they want to slow this thing down, kind of muck it up, make it a little ugly, and I definitely think the Lady Cats want to get it going the other way. So it's going to be interesting to see how both coaches come out with these halftime adjustments.
Well, you want to get enough of a lead where East Hickman's not comfortable playing so deliberate.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, if you get this thing out to, 10, 15, I think they got to be hitting the panic button a little bit.
Could go the other way, so you got to be careful.
That's
Taylor
true.
up top to Merrill. They're going to try and throw the lob in. Taylor with a catch, leaves it short, and the tap on the rebound's tapped out to Harris. Harris picks up the dribble, finds Merrill up top. Back over to Harris. Merrill, we hadn't seen her take a shot, I don't think, yet.
No, I don't think she has
I
either.
believe she's a lefty. Over to Harris, even though we hadn't seen it. Taylor up top, thought about the three, instead passed here to Merrill off the right wing. Sowell back in there as East Hickman's gone back to its starting lineup. Wayne County back to its starters as well. Left wing or right wing Taylor. Whip it around here to Harris, and Harris is three short, and it comes off the backboard to Griggs. Griggs trapped in the backcourt, gives it up to Merrill, and then a foul on Keaton. Griggs picked up that dribble quick and then didn't get a lot of help, Sawyer, as people kind of ran off and turned it over there. Foul on Keaton to be the first. Lob into Taylor. Taylor right to front of the rim, lays it in. Good play call there from East Hickman. Bounce feed over to Bryant. 2-3 zone here as Wayne County forced the miss but couldn't get it across midcourt after the rebound. Keaton off the right wing. Up top Griggs, left wing Bryant steps into a three. It rattles out, and the rebound to Cox for East Hickman.
There we go. Got it matched up pretty well.
Harris off the dribble up top. Right wing Taylor. Up top Merrill quickly here to Harris off the left wing. Back to Harris. Merrill, Sowell. Sowell might have shuffled him, got away with it. Taylor off the left wing, feed inside Sowell. Sowell going to work, turnaround jumper off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Bogus, and the outlet there to Bryant. Emma will bring it up, cut off, finds a trailing Keaton. Keaton to center things up. Up top Bryant. Right wing Griggs. Up top Keaton, left wing Bryant. Bryant, lefty pass up top, pass fake, back to Bryant. Had the three, instead decided to drive it, lost the handle, and saved it right to Cox. Coming another way, East Hickman. Harris looking to drive, cut off, kick out. Merrill had the three, instead on the drive. Flips up the run and lefty, off the glass, no good, and the rebound to Bogus. Blair bring it the other way, across midcourt. Feed inside, nice catch, Ludicky. Kick out Griggs. Griggs, jump pass up top, Keaton, left wing Bryant. Bryant had the three and decided to pass again. 5:35, left wing Keaton. Bounce feed over to Griggs. Bryant into some trouble here off the right wing. 2-3 zone here for East Hickman. Up top to Keaton, right wing Bryant. Left wing Griggs. In the corner to Keaton, cross court Bryant. Fakes the three and gets called for the travel. And that'll turn it over to East Hickman, and that'll get Ashley into the game for Bryant. 5:09 to play here in the third, 23-20. The Wayne County lead. Harris works across midcourt. Up top, Sowell. She splits the defense, kicks it back to Harris, now to Cox. And they can stay with this deliberate pace, Sawyer, as the game's just a three-point advantage. Wayne County 23-20. Cox on the left side corner. Taylor steps into a three over the top of Ashley. Too strong, but Cox there for the rebound. Flips up the runner and drops it in. 4 straight here to start the third for East Hickman, and it's 23-22. Coach Molly giving the play call here as Keaton brings it across midcourt. Right wing Griggs. Jump pass up top Ashley. Left wing Keaton. She'll step into a three, and it's too strong. Ludicky for the rebound. Putback's too strong. August battling, comes up there with it, lays it up too strong, but gets fouled from the backside. And that'll put Blair at the line for two.
If they get on that foul.
We'll see, Sawyer.
Was it
10? 4:17 to play here in the third. August back to the line. We need these. His first one is up and good. 24-22. Another one upcoming. And it's good. 25-22. Maybe that'll stem the tide a little bit as Wayne County's on the board here in the third. 4:13 to play. 25-22, Lady Cats. Harris. Right wing to Taylor, and up top, and now across to Harris off the left wing. Cox, Taylor, dump down Soul. Bogus with a block, but got a foul.
just can't swap? I think
No.
that's all they got it for was the swap.
Looked like a foul, might have been. I mean, she might have got some arm. That's her first.
Just her first, though, so.
You just want to stop, Sawyer. You want to execute that defense. And the first free throw by Souls up and good. That makes it 25-23. Now, Wayne County's noted for its defense, Sawyer. Tonight, you can't go by the totals because there's been so few possessions. That's not going to really measure your defensive efficiency tonight. Soul for the second, and that one's good as well. And that cuts it back to 25-24. Keaton across midcourt. Bryant ready to check at the next horn. Right wing Griggs. Jump pass up top Ashley. Back to Griggs. Has the three. Steps into it off the right wing and knocks it in.
Get her going.
Well, you got to make them pay. You've got the reversals and in the quick passes is getting some three-point looks. And Wayne County's going to have to make some. Feed inside to Cox. Cox goes sole baseline. Around Ludicky, picks up the loose ball and scores it off the glass. Wayne County, nobody here to help inbounds. It's been just a little bit different night here for the Lady Cats. They hadn't quite had the energy. You see it most of the time. High post, Ludicky, she turns and just turns it over. Here comes East Hickman on a 2-on-1. Harris drives in against Keaton, and they're going to get Keaton. Oh, they're going to get a charge there. Good job, Jack. To get in there, Harris. Keaton timed that up well.
Kind of the delay on the call. I think he was thinking about it a little bit.
Well, I initially thought he might call a block because I thought that's where he was going, but credit Jack. She read that well. 28-26, Wayne County 3:08 to play in the third. It'll be Wayne County basketball as Bryant's checking back in here for the Lady Cats. So timeout here, Wayne County, Sawyer. And Wayne County with just a 2-point lead. Not getting many strong looks. Wayne County likes to score in the paint, and it looks like East Hickman's decided they're going to try and surround things and make you beat them from the outside, and can the Lady Cats do so? It's a good test.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so far, East Hickman, the defensive game plan, I think they started out in the man, and I think the Lady Cats got some good looks there in the paint, and then really quick, and credit the East Hickman coach. I mean, realizing that what they were doing wasn't working and went to that zone, and it's really kind of muddied up this game a little bit, slowed down the pace, and I think they've just got the Lady Cats playing the way they want them to more than anything. I think that's why this is still a game, and while you're finding yourself in a dogfight, and it's like you said, you got to make them pay. If they're going to give you open shots on the perimeter, you got to start knocking them in. I don't care who it is, Emma, Jack, Kenzie, Ava, you've got the bodies to do it, and that is just about doing it.
That's exactly right. 3:08 to play in the third. Wayne County basketball with a 28-26 lead. And Bryant back in as Ludicky gets a rest. Left wing Griggs. Griggs going to find Keaton up top. Right wing Bryant. To Griggs. Griggs back to Bryant. Bryant with a pass inside, and it's turned over and stolen away by East Hickman. Taylor along the left sideline, speed dribble, and finds Cox back behind. Harris will settle things down with a dribble up top. 2.5 to play in the third, 28-26. the Wayne County lead. Wayne County going to the man-to-man here, Sawyer. Fake handoff there from Cox with her back to the basket. They look to try an ISO Soul underneath. Harris on the drive, cut off there by Griggs. Step back, step through. Right wing Taylor. Taylor matched up by Keaton. Up top Cox. Ashley on Cox. Handoff Merrill. Again, deliberate pace here by East Hickman. Handoff Taylor. Feed inside and they get Cox turning the corner. She had the basket, but they're going to get a foul up top. As Ashley guilty of the foul against Cox. That was going to tie the score, but the foul came before the shot attempt, and it'll be East Hickman ball along the baseline. Wayne County switching the screens there, and Keaton drawing the foul offensively as Soul got pretty aggressive and knocked Keaton to the deck.
Yeah, they've been letting her get away with some stuff, that's for sure, and she just went with the full-on hip check.
Hey, and credit Jack for stepping in and reading that. She knew if you don't go to the deck, you're in a bind there, and that's the third on Soul. 1:59 to play here in the third. It's 28-26. Wayne County going to go to a 4-out look here, I think, Sawyer.
I would go at Soul right here.
So Ashley feed inside Bogus. Bogus shot no good, and the rebound to East Hickman. And here comes Cox across midcourt over to Harris. Harris with a dribble up top, matched up by Griggs. Wayne County 2-point lead, 28-26. Soul working against Bogus. Blair with the block. Oh, no.
So
now that one she didn't swat. And that one was clean. But he said she hit her on the arm, so I thought maybe he was going to say body, but he said hit her on the arm. He didn't have as good a look at that one as we did, I don't think, Sawyer.
We don't call a swipe across the arm on the other end, but we call a clean block on this one.
Soul with the first free throw, and it's 28-27. 1:28 to play in the third. Fourth team foul on the Lady Cats. Soul for another one. And that one's good, and we're tied, and that gets Caps into the game. She'll replace Soul. Wayne County going to stay with a 4-out look. As East Hickman's erased a 5-point halftime deficit to tie this at 28. Wayne County with just 5 points here in the third. Ashley off the right wing, looks to drive, kicks it back Keaton up top. Right wing Griggs. Griggs jump past Bryant, left wing Keaton. Keaton with a feed inside the Bogus to Bryant along the short corner. Ashley open for three off the right wing, no good. And Keaton battling in for the rebound, put back, no good. Bogus rebound, fadeaway shot off the glass and good. 30-28, 53 seconds to go. Wayne County getting some work on the offensive glass, Sawyer. Harris looks for a ball screen going right. Turned away, Taylor there off the right wing. Picks up a ball screen going left. Handoff, Merrill. Inside Caps, shot no good, and they're going to get a foul from Griggs.
They've let a lot more than that go tonight. I don't know, maybe she got her with the body, I don't know. Up top, it looked clean anyway.
And that's the second on Griggs, fifth on Wayne County, Sawyer. So if there's another foul, it'll be 2 free throws for East Hickman for the rest of the third. And Caps to the stripe. Front rim's the first.
A little flat.
That didn't come off her hand the way she wanted, I don't think.
The least it was a little flat.
The next one upcoming.
That's better.
And that one's good. 30-29. Wayne County with 36 seconds here before the half as Brian will bring it across midcourt.
Just one shot. You holding for the last one?
Well, yeah, probably, unless I get a really good one. It's been so hard to score. Griggs off the left side. Keaton up top. They're going to run a shot for a 3-point shot here. Griggs, Keaton, right wing Bryant steps into a 3. Too strong there. Ashley there for the rebound. Finds Bogus underneath, and Bogus loses her footing and gets called for a travel. Had scored it with the left hand, Sawyer, but the extra step.
Don't pick up your third.
Oh, geez. 4 seconds to go. Harris across midcourt, behind the back. Fade away from 3 at the top of the key. He comes up empty, and our score after 3 is Wayne County 30, East Hickman 29. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter after this break. You're listening to Wayne County Basketball on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Wayne County basketball here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the fourth. It's Wayne County 30, East Hickman 29. And at the start of the fourth, it'll be Wayne County basketball. Sawyer, just 7 points for the Lady Cats that quarter. And now they find themselves in a battle, which, in my opinion, Sawyer, a good thing.
Oh, very good thing. You like these early season tests.
Absolutely.
I think they can show you kind of what you're made of in the early going, show you what you need to work on for sure, and kind of see what you're made of. I like this early season battle, and I think it's only going to help the Lady Cats going forward, win or lose.
What's interesting is Coach Molly told me she was interested to see how well East Hickman handled pressure, and we really hadn't seen it.
No, we haven't seen it at all.
Bryant up top, right wing, Ashley. Ava back to Bryant. Bogus off the left wing. Feed to Griggs in the short corner. Jump pass up top. Bryant steps into a three. Too strong, and the rebound bounces around, and Taylor goes high for the rebound for East Hickman. The Lady Eagles can take the lead. Wayne County able to get back and set its defense. Going to go man-to-man. Ludicky still on the bench for the Cats. Bryant trying to push up on Merrill. Merrill looking to drive left, cut off, finds Taylor. Taylor's feed inside to Soul. Bogus goes for a steal, comes up empty, and Soul scores it to take the lead. Bryant back the other way. Keaton off the right wing. Up top, Bryant. Keaton right wing. Bryant up top. They're just playing back and forth. Ashley off the left wing. Keaton up high. Back to Ashley. Bryant. Right wing, Keaton. Up top, Bryant. Griggs off the left wing. Bryant, ball fake. Jump pass, Bogus. Fake on the three. Step through, kick out Griggs. Three-point shot, rattles in.
Atta girl, Kenzie.
33-31. Bogus drew some defense, kicked it out, Sawyer. And so Wayne County probably needs to get Blair a few touches with sometimes the defense, the way they like to
Here we go.
kind of get on things. And we got a pressure and a turnover. So saved it all the way the fourth quarter, Sawyer, and it came up good there. But you know what I'm saying on that end? Get some touches there, see what we can get. We hadn't been getting anything except on the block, and then, you can kind of get surrounded. Let's see what transpires here. Right wing, Keaton. Keaton's been good finding some people open throughout the game. Up top, Bryant, back to Keaton. Bryant picks up the dribble. Left wing, Griggs. Back to Bryant. Bryant, right wing, Bogus. Lob inside Keaton. Keaton turns the corner. Left wing, Griggs. Griggs open for three, and that one's short, and a good block out there by Soul to turn the Lady Cats away. Wayne County didn't get in the pressure. I guess they're only going to do it off makes, Sawyer.
Guess so. I don't know.
Harris to Merrill. Merrill looking right. Bounce feed out to Taylor. Taylor steps into a three behind a ball screen and knocks it in. 34-33 as East Hickman comes back with a lead. Taylor showing her skill there just off the dribble screen. And knocks in the deep three. It's 34-33, 5:37. East Hickman going to call a timeout. That'll leave the Lady Eagles with three and Wayne County with four. Well, Sawyer, this one could go right down to the wire.
Yeah, certainly trending that way, and I cannot believe they're not pressuring. I can't believe they haven't been pressuring from the rip. Because you see what the one possession of pressure you did, it forced a turnover. So I'm not saying every possession is going to, but you're letting them play the game they want to. It's just been really puzzling, I guess is the right word to say. Maybe tonight, Molly just thought, let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Dropping back and playing man or playing zone, whatever. And credit, you've held them to 34 points. Most of the time when we hold somebody to 34 points, we've already got well more than that. So, but credit East Hickman. They came in with a solid game plan. They've executed that game plan. They've got some looks. And here we are. It's been a good game. Maybe not the most entertaining in some aspects, but I think it's been a good basketball game between two teams that are really evenly matched and pretty solid.
That's right. Brown will walk it up for the Lady Cats. 2-3 zone for East Hickman. Right wing Keaton. Jack looks inside, goes back to Bryant up top. Left wing Ashley. Jump pass back to Bryant. Right wing Bogus. Back to Bryant. Left wing Griggs. Griggs jump pass up to Bryant. Left wing Griggs. Short corner Ashley. Short jumper short. Bogus there for the rebound. Put back no good, but a foul, and that'll put Bogus at the line for 2.
How many and one chances have we had just come up just short?
Yeah. Maybe we can get a little bit better there playing through contact. Who's that on, Sawyer?
That's the third on Taylor Holt.
Okay. First one by Bogus up and good. That ties it at 34. Wayne County trailing in the fourth, and you can view that as a good thing. Bogus with another, and it comes off. Keaton able to track down the rebound. Good job, Jack. Nice hustle and good anticipation. Wayne County with a chance to take a lead here with an extra possession. Jump pass up top Bryant, right wing Bogus. Back up top Bryant, left wing Ashley. Ashley looks inside, not there. Right wing Keaton. Keaton up top Bryant, pass fake, back to Keaton. Looking to drive, splits the defense, flips it up, throw it in there. Keaton battling, gets her own rebound, put back no good. And Cox there for the rebound, and we're going to get a foul there on Wayne County. As who's going to be guilty there? 4:41 to play here in the fourth.
All right, here we go with some.
Oh, we got Blair.
I know there were several arms going in there trying to force a jump ball, and I knew Blair was in the area, but I thought somebody may have got there first.
4:41 to play in the fourth, 34-34. Harris, Wayne County's in the 1-2-2 half-court look. Harris across midcourt. Wayne County not coming with a trap yet. Keaton trying to force that turnover. Back and forth between Harris. Soul in the high post. Kick to the corner. Merrill with a high arcing 3. No good. And the rebound to Cox. And the block by Bogus. And the rebound.
Oh, got a pitch ahead.
To Griggs. And the pitch ahead to Ashley. And Ashley going to lay it up for 2. 36-34 in the Wayne County defense. This half-court look, that's been the calling card. See if he can come alive here. Cox. Pass fake. Cross-court Harris. Keaton running with a trap. Harris looking to go sideline. Cut off. Pass deflected. Soul able to save possession. Bogus with a block there, and the rebound deflected. Can it be saved? Yes. Just by Bryant. Right to Ashley, and Emma going to bring it across midcourt. Wayne County with a numbers deficit. Keaton with a shot fake. Got a driving lane. Finds, Holt able to step in and make the steal. Holt coming the other way. Flips up the runner and scores it. We're tied at 36. 3:27 to play in the fourth. And I thought Keaton had made a good pass, but Holt anticipated it well. Left wing there to Griggs. Back to Bryant. Right wing Bogus. Up top into Griggs. Griggs with a kick to Bogus. Bogus to Keaton. Left wing Ashley. Fake on the shot. Loses her footing. Picks up the dribble. Kicks to Bryant. Bryant. Kick back Keaton. Keaton on a shot fake. Into Ashley in the corner, barely, couldn't stay in bounds as it hit the sideline, the back foot, and that turns it over to East Hickman. I was about to say barely stays in bounds. Now we'll see how deliberate the Lady Eagles are with it tied, 2:50 to play here in the fourth. Cross court here, Harris. Harris bounce feed up Cox. Back to Harris. Feed inside Soul on a cut, and East Hickman's got the lead. 38-36, 2:35 to play in the fourth. Left wing Keaton. Keaton, bounce feed. Ashley along the baseline, turned away, kick back out to Keaton. To Bryant, right wing Griggs. Back to Bryant. 2:17 to play. Keaton up top. Right wing Griggs. Wayne County just dribbling and passing. Griggs open for 3 from the corner. Off the mark, and the rebound to Cox. And here comes East Hickman, able to potentially add to a 2-point lead. 2:01 to play here in the fourth. See what Wayne County can do here is, I'm sure this will be a deliberate possession. Griggs trying to push up on Harris, just one foul each.
Pressure her.
Merrill looks to turn the corner. Nearly stolen by Keaton as she pitches it back up top to Holt. Holt looking to drive, turns the corner, flips up the runner with the left hand, scores it, and it's going to be an and one. Wayne County in trouble now. Sawyer down 4 with 1:39 to play in the fourth as Holt making some plays. Holt to the free throw line to add to the lead, and it is good. 41-36. Bryant cross midcourt to Keaton off the right wing. Ashley up top, Griggs. Bryant, Keaton in the corner. Cross court there to Griggs. Back up top, Ashley. Bryant left wing. Ashley in the corner. Lob inside Bogus. Bogus on a spin, leaves it short, and the rebound to Cox. Blair trying to reach in to Keaton, forcing the turnover, gets called for the foul. 41-36, 1:09 to play in the fourth. Let's see if Wayne County can turn this pressure up. If they got the energy to. And here comes Cox. She'll walk it up against Ashley. 1 minute to play in the fourth. Wayne County just going to let it play out here. Bryant trying to press up there on Merrill. Merrill turning the corner against Keaton. Trying to get a trap there on the sideline, and Keaton trying to reach in for the tie-up. Gets called for a foul. That's the third on Jack with 47.3. East Hickman in fantastic shape now, Sawyer. As Wayne County still got to foul one more time to put the Lady Eagles in the 1-1. Coach Molly going to utilize a timeout. That'll leave Wayne County with 3. So Wayne County scored 7 points in the third, Sawyer, and just 6 thus far here in the fourth. This zone's been hard to solve for the Lady Cats offensively, and then their defense has been different tonight, and they hadn't forced the turnovers.
No, they haven't. And the team that brought 30 people with them are about to come out of here with a win.
Sure looks that way. And a good identifier for the Lady Cats to me of some things that you want to work on. I'm not saying you ever want to lose and you want to win this game, of course. But your regular season record and overall, I've said that for a long time, is not too overly important. I think it's way more important to play really good teams.
Oh, I agree, yeah. And this will certainly be a learning curve for the Lady Cats, and definitely going to give Scott and Molly something for them to look at. And I'm sure, hey, this will be good tape for anyone else who plays the Lady Cats to know, hey, slow it down. Play zone, make them make shots, and if they don't, then, I mean, obviously we see the results. If they're not, I don't know.
Well, let's see what's happening here. The inbound in the backcourt to Harris. Wayne County going to go to the trap, see if they can force a turnover. Harris still in the backcourt, and they get a foul on Griggs there against Harris, and this will be a 2-shot foul. Remember, this year, no 1-and-1s. 40.7 seconds to go, and Wayne County going to have to move it on offense and then probably foul. That's the third on Griggs. As Harris stands to the line. First free throw a little bit too strong. Wayne County going to try and run a 3-point play on the other end, Sawyer. And the second one is good. No pressure in the backcourt. Keaton going to bring it up. Ahead to Bryant.
Got to go quick.
Bryant to Ashley. Ashley back to Bryant. Back to Ashley. Steps into a 3. It's blocked. Bogus able to come up with it. She loses the handle, comes back up with it, kicks it back to Ava. Left wing, Keaton. She'll launch a deep 3. It's too strong. And then knocking it out of bounds is Taylor. It'll stay with the Lady Cats. 18.9 to go, 42-36. East Hickman. Keaton to inbound. To Bryant. Wide open for 3. And Bryant, shot's good. Wayne County got a timeout. 14.6. And it's 42-39, and Wayne County will still have 2 timeouts left. If you can get a steal here, Sawyer, you're still breathing.
Yeah, for sure. You got to, if you could force a 5-second, that'd be dream scenario.
Well, the good thing is you've got timeouts to stop the clock if you can get a steal and a score. They can't run time off the clock just by not inbounding it. And you're kind of in desperate mode here. 42-39, East Hickman the lead over Wayne County. Sawyer, I know we got folks listening. Leroy Andrews, I'm sure, is listening in. Philip Harris. And, of course, Jonathan Haddock. You may have some as well. But to set the stage here for you, Wayne County already has its 5 fouls, Sawyer, so East Hickman will be at the line. But the real problem is East Hickman, with just 1 foul, they can foul many times, and you're not going to have to pay with free throws.
Oh, yeah. And I'm doing everything I can to keep it out of the hands of Harris. Harris, Holt, pretty much, if Merrill touches it, I'm fouling her. She hasn't shot all night. I'm making her shoot the crucial free throw.
Let's see where we're going to go here. I thought we might have Ava on the ball, but it looks like it's going to be Ava back.
Blair on the ball.
And Blair on the ball. And
force it to that short corner. See if you can't get the quick steal, then just foul. And
oh, East Hickman called a timeout right behind Wayne County, so we got back-to-back timeouts here.
he really wanted some time to draw that up, I guess.
Well, they can run the baseline.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what happens here, along that. But Wayne County in desperation mode definitely need a steal here as it's ticked down to 14.6 seconds. Wayne County trailed after 1, 10-8, but led at the half, 23-18, led by 1 after 3, 30-29. And now the Lady Cats find themselves trailing 42-39 with 14.6 to play in the fourth. Possession hour also favoring East Hickman. So not much looking. Now the Wayne County going to swap it up and put Ashley on the ball. I was curious, with them being able to run the baseline, I thought that might have been the reason for Blair. But with Ava's length, you might be able to match up a little bit better on the perimeter with Blair here. Let's see what's going to transpire. August going to match up with Soul. Harris is going to inbound. They got Keaton matched up with Taylor. Kinsey Griggs on Cox. And Bryant on Merrill. Oh, and they just got an open right off the bat, and they inbound it back to Harris. Keaton went for a steal, came up empty with 12 seconds. So Wayne County didn't deny it all as they got confused or something there, and Harris just broke free real quick. 12 seconds to go in the fourth. And Harris is now at the line for 2 free throws. I tell you what, you're going to likely be down more than 3. If you get this, you just got a straight line drive it. I don't care if it's the zone or whatever. First free throw by Harris up and good. And Coach Molly going to call another timeout. With 12 seconds to go, that'll take Wayne County down to 1. And it's a 4-point lead, 43-39 for East Hickman. Officials talking it over here. Sorry, just a 30-second timeout. So we're about to get back to action here. And so Harris to try and ice this one, Sawyer, or she may have already iced it with a 4-point lead with just 12 seconds to go. And so Harris makes the next one as well. Keaton going to inbound. We're going to inbound it to Bryant. No roll. Pass ahead to Bogus. And Blair splits the defense, takes it down the middle of the paint, lays it up for 2, and a timeout Wayne County with 4.6, and it's back to a 3-point lead. Had to get a basket, had to get it quick. Now your only chance is a turnover. You're out of timeout, Sawyer. And so you got to get a turnover and a 3-pointer here.
Not impossible.
It's not impossible. But what you got to make sure your kids know is if you get a steal, don't just lay it in.
No, it's got to be a 3.
It's got to, because you can't stop the clock anymore. If you had timeouts, then okay, you at least would be breathing with that.
And stress to them you don't have timeouts, too,
Yeah.
because, that's a technical?
It is. So let's see if they. Last time it was pretty easy. Wayne County didn't deny much at all here. They don't have choice but to deny this time. And so how are we lined up here? Cox going to break free again. And now they're going to throw it back. Bogus gets a foul with 2.5 on Harris.
You might as well just let it roll.
They're not denying at all on that, Sawyer. I mean, it's just an easy go. That was curious. Now, they were denying in some spots, but not in all spots. First free throw up and good, and this one's in the books, Sawyer. East Hickman's going to come in here and get this win here at Wayne County. It's 45-41 with 2.5 to go. And the second free throw also good. Keaton to inbound. Pitch ahead to Ashley. Ashley going to launch at midcourt. Comes up well short. And our final score tonight, East Hickman 46, Wayne County 41. We'll be back with a recap in just a minute and a preview of the boys as well. You're listening to Wayne County Basketball on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
right, you folks that are watching the stream, can you hear me? Can you hear me? You guys that are watching the stream, I'm going to stop the girls' live stream, and then I'll start the boys' live stream here in just a few seconds. But all you folks that might be watching from East Hickman, just go back to that WCHS WCHS Sports channel and look for the live stream for the boys' game. It'll be up in just a couple minutes or a couple of seconds.